following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price.
Before the Fourth Corporate War, the net was a robust global communication network that was able to transmit and store all kinds of data. Net access via traditional computer or cyber modem and interface were methods in which you could access the net and its infinite potential. A cyber modem allowed you to view the net in 3 dimensions and accelerated data transfer rates for virtually no latency from brain to machine. The net was divided and fragmented after the events of the Fourth Corporate War, largely due to one of the most brilliant and paranoid netrunners of all time, Rockerboy. He likely created Demon and Hound series of programs, both with the ability to track and kill netrunners. He was reported dead on multiple occasions. He was said to have suffered true death in the beginnings of the Fourth Corporate War in 2021, when an Arasaka mass driver cannon in orbit vaporized his conapt with a direct hit with a meteor. In 2022, Raha was also allegedly killed in a corporate raid, triggering a dead man's switch, unleashing a flurry of advanced programs, namely the Rabbids, onto the net, corrupting data, damaging files, scattering them across the net, and frying all netrunners that were connected to the net at the time. These Rabbids, roving autonomous Bartmoss interface drones, were sleeper programs that, when awakened, were designed to create as much havoc on the net as possible, destroying as much data as possible. When the virus was released, it infected 78.2 of the net in a matter of months. Net traffic came to a grinding halt. Corporations lost billions as the stock market destabilized, huge amounts of data were corrupted, and countless military-grade artificial intelligences were unshackled and mutated into extremely dangerous entities. Netwatch, unable to reverse the damage or neutralize the AIs, decided to create the Black Wall, a potent AI with the sole task of blocking off sections of the net that had been overrun by rogue AIs with ice, so that the rest of the net could be salvaged. In the data crash's immediate aftermath, the net was almost unusable. To maintain operations in the short term, many corporations and governments revived the use of 20th century punch card technology for data entry and security purposes. Upon the completion of the Black Wall, a few years after the crash, the net stabilized into a very different landscape. Instead of a vast, globe-spanning network of interconnected systems subject to oversight and accountability, the net had become fragmented, with corporations and other groups setting up a multitude of private nets that they held unfettered control over. Netwatch ruled over the parts of the net that the public could access, monitoring all users' activity with no privacy, and meting out hard punishments for anyone who attempted to see what was on the other side of the Black Wall. Bartmoss intended this act as the ultimate cyber anarchy, believing it would free the net from the stranglehold of corporations, predation, and control. What happened, however, was the opposite. The global net remains fractured, and smaller data pools and city nets are all that remain, all under tight corporate control. Thanks to his data crash, there's less freedom than ever.
outside of a convenience store with a... I can't remember what your character looks like. He's like some kind of short-haired badass in a long coat.
Yeah.
Like a Constantine sort of guy.
This dude.
There's a bigger picture on the back of the page.
I know.
No, I like the smaller.
I like the
one.
smaller. This dude.
It's looking behind him like there's something
Like
there.
there's a less blurry, larger picture behind
This dude was pointing behind me. I'm like, what?
There's going to be a picture of your character on the wall instead of, say, I don't know, mine.
Well, we obviously need a big, non-blurry picture of JoJo.
Or one move.
Or one more.
Oh, you meant JoJo and Grimm.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I actually would like a non-blurry picture of them, but there isn't.
Totally upstanding members of society, JoJo and Grimm.
Right, let's there's actually
looks like a
something,
weeaboo.
there's actually something we need to get out of the way before the tension builds up. There we go. Right, see, now everyone can relax.
You can cross that off your list.
Yeah. Why the Duel Masters cards?
Oh,
You want them?
Kinda.
Take them.
Poggers. Duel Masters. We've been getting back into Duel Masters recently.
Okay, so anyway, there's a convenience store in the outskirts of town, and there you are with a bag full of kibble, and you go outside to your car, except there isn't a car. There's also a suspicious lack of them niggers that were hanging around your car. Sorry, I mean niggers of color.
Jesus Christ. So my car mysteriously vanishes too?
No, it got stolen. You're flying, then it got stolen. No, I'm not implying it. I am outright saying it.
Wait, so where am I? Like outside a store?
You're outside the store in Rancho Coronado.
Where's that?
It's down the bottom near the Pacifica Playground between it and Haywood.
Isn't this like a fine area?
No.
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 It's kind of a... Like, someone's tried to build a suburb, but it's been surrounded by containers and tent cities of, like, unhoused workers and refugees. So it's kind of like a squalid midden with someone's attempt to make a nice community in the middle of it. There's pink flamingos out, but people just keep, like, kicking the shit in. It's like, so you've got 666 Street Gang, hangs around and, like, will take money to provide some protection, that sort of thing. And I think there's some animals as well in the area. Or pre-animals. So yeah, your car just got nicked. In the distance you can hear its distinctive super awesome engine going like broom.
But that's on my sheet.
Yeah. So, get it back. During the course of the night, perhaps.
Or not. And then delete it from your sheet.
Or die.
Or die. It is a Cyberpunk game.
Have we lasted 3?
yeah.
You a bit more?
To be fair, the Jumpstart characters are unfairly strong.
Yes.
They're ridiculously stat heavy.
And I don't think there was any combat in the last mission.
No, you guys keep avoiding it.
Yeah. Although we did go somewhere really dangerous, as it turns out.
I was doing a really stand-up thing. Maybe standing up, maybe lying down, I don't know.
You're doing something really horizontal anyway.
Some direction.
What is even the go here? Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right?
Cyberpunk is so fucked.
He's in 1 minute.
This is his character's reaction, I'm guessing.
No, I'm just like thinking through. I'm like, oh, okay, so your car gets stolen. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that happens. I'm like, what do you do?
Now that
And
I've
I'm-
done the setup of why you're in the city and might perhaps hook up with the group, we'll switch over to Jess. So you can have some time to think about your bullshit situation. So we're at the end of your extended date with your girlfriend.
Yes.
Because of course you have one girlfriend.
I got my girlfriend back, it's great.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. I'm sure nothing.
So what time do you have to go back to work? Work.
What, now?
No. When are you back to work?
Oh, 7-ish. 8:35.
7 tonight. Or this afternoon. This morning.
Tonight?
But it's 8 now.
Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh, hold on.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Yep.
Clothing
back on.
Leaving.
Wait for the sirens. No, it's
Well, they
alright.
come to lure you onto the rocks?
No, I thought they were coming to pick her up when they realise that she's not there yet.
I mean, realistically, they probably should have been there.
Knocking on the
It was
door about 10 minutes later.
with a max tag team, like.
But it's funnier this way, so.
Right, so I'll get dressed and I'll
Good.
head back to where the guys are hanging out last.
As for your part, Roger's gone to do some concert preparation band things. He said something like, "Yeah, no, I'll be back in time to do that job with you. You know I'm good for it." And off he goes.
I immediately assume he's not good. Yeah. And we'll be doing spooky ghost job without him, maybe.
And pray they're just going to come back sometime.
Then Jess walks in.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
It went well, I take it. You don't have to get all into the details.
Well, it was different. What? Anyway, I need a shower.
Of course. When you're done, I'll tell you about how me and Roger walked into another pit of vipers.
Pour me a drink.
Of course.
Very well.
Ah.
For the shower come out. So what is it this time?
I was just
You
quickly
see,
out.
I told you humans drank gasoline.
Which you might do it, though. Just real quick, out of game, did you catch up on the notes?
Couldn't find the notes.
Okay. Did you get the emails I sent you?
Yes.
Cool. So it would seem that there may have been 2 plots to kill us? At least.
Wait, you didn't find the third one?
Not yet.
Okay.
So there was the bombs, of course.
Yep, I distinctly remember those.
Yes, my friend scoured some information. They'd finished excavating the wreckage of our previous apartment. So we went along to check. We found a man in the fridge.
Yeah, I recall that.
Well, we went and had a little poking around about that particular man, but the data in his head from that chip, I found something. We thought maybe they were only there to capture, maybe, but this definitively proves that Marcus Cal was sent to kill us. Well, to kill Roger specifically.
And we went and saw him. Oh,
Yes.
Does this mean we will be fighting them?
You just want to see that large fellow again.
No. Wink.
I'm not sure if we would survive such an encounter.
you
I'm surprised we're alive now.
don't need to say wink.
I don't understand. What do I not need to say?
When you wink, you don't need to say wink. Just wink. It's hard to see because you stood at your...
Yeah.
But
I fear Roger may have done some irreparable damage.
when doesn't he?
He does claim to be large.
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, just that they were indeed looking to kill us. They intimated that I was still a Militech target, so the bomb could still have been Militech bombs, I should say.
Let's add another one to the list.
We've done surprisingly few jobs to have this many powerful enemies.
Maybe it's the job itself.
Oh, would you be able to go through this? It's the agent that the Kelhounds provided me with. I did a data sweep for malware and the like, but they might have put something physical in it.
That's a tick roll. Well, while she's doing that, we'll cut back to Max.
No, it looks like this. Have you seen my car?
Oh, yeah, man. Real Queen ride that car. If I were you, I'd be really upset.
That's why I'm looking for the car.
Oh, you're looking for the car? You should show people pictures.
It's a good idea.
Of course, it's long gone now, man. I mean, those big guys, they were like, that's a cool car. And I was like, sure is. And they were like, pity we can't get into it. So I was like, there's no problem. I picked the lock for them so they could see the inside. They were real happy. Gave me all kinds of booze. Is he just dead? Is he just dead? Like,
Do Cyberpunk people have aneurysms? Is that a thing?
No. What they do is they solve it. So, how dead is the guy? What have you got?
There's a shotgun on that page.
That's not a normal shotgun.
No.
Right, I'll,
Kill him?
Can I get information out of him after I kill him?
No. Unless he's got a data jack or something, which he won't because he's poor. And I don't. Say, you spare a couple of
I'll grab him by the throat.
I also needed to swallow food and drink. What's your body?
Who are these people? I'll let him go so he can go. Who are they?
The N Street Iggers.
And where do they hang out?
At the Black Hole Club. On Malcolm X Boulevard.
I will give him some
On
money.
the corner of Luther King.
I'll give him like some change, I guess.
Hey, thanks, pal. Anytime you want to choke me for erotic pleasure, then give me money.
Right. Well, I know where I'm going. Kill some fucking niggas. Oh, sorry, African Americans. My bad.
Hey, you don't know they were from America?
And the N Street
African.
Iggers.
Oh.
Iggers.
Street Iggers.
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 My bad.
They're a small gang.
So they're a small percentage of the population, but they do a big amount of the crime?
In this area, no. They're kind of a new gang. Like realistically speaking, they're kind of like, as gangs combine and fall apart all the time in this area. They're probably a flash in the pan, probably some kind of reference gang. Like the Rocket Men, who all have got biosculpt jobs to look like William Shatner. That's a thing. Or the Bozos.
Or the Brady Bunch.
Or the Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch, yeah.
Right.
So you get in your...
The other method of transportation. Find a camel, ride it. No, just walk.
What? Yeah, walk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to take you some time.
Yep.
Yes, it's time for me to start rolling encounters.
We try not to walk many places. We spent a lot of money to not do that.
Just give me a luck roll.
How does it, so I just roll a d10 and add
You roll
luck.
a d10 and add whatever your luck currently is.
12.
Okay, well that's more than 10.
How does luck work? Sorry, you said it was like a thing you could
Okay,
do.
so let's say you're doing a thing where you're repairing a car, let's say.
Yeah.
And you roll like a 9.
Yeah.
And I want a 12. you can spend 3 points of luck,
Ah, okay.
permanently reducing your luck score until the start of next session, or when I say the data's rolled over.
Okay.
To bump that up. It's really important for tech-based characters and nomads because it allows you to achieve superhuman efforts. Because you're lucky.
I see.
There's also a mechanic called all-outer luck.
Oh.
You don't want to be using it.
We haven't had to yet.
You keep getting close.
Yeah, I can
you're like,
see
oh,
all
got these here,
lined
I
up.
gotta fucking use them.
I perfectly use them all by the end of the session.
See,
He's never had to roll for luck afterwards,
Vector's
though.
luck is 6, which is above average, but, like, I never have to use it because solo's just fucking awesome.
They do seem pretty strong.
Well, they're only good at combat, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm only good at driving, and they took my fucking car.
Actually, you're pretty good at like negotiation, bartering. What else you fucking got? I've got female you here. Let's have a look. Persuasion, shooting, tracking things down. So you'd be able to track your car even if you didn't know where they were going, just by like rolling a tracking check and then looking for the burnt rubber from your Lulfin 255 70 18s.
So you're kind of like the
111 Ts.
You're kind of like
I know
the
about
Ranger
tires
classes.
now.
You know about tires because Ken almost had to buy one?
No, because I work at a tire place. Feckless bearded gibbon.
I have another tire person. Although you did say you're...
Yeah, I would have to transfer the ownership of whatever car anyone wanted tires for a month.
That's kind of retarded. Where are you working?
VTL.
Talk to Ben. See what
One
he
of the
knows about
5 places that wholesale tires in Invercargill. Way too many.
It's in Chicago.
it. I now have people in 3 of them.
Oh wow, really? Cool. I'm going to have to do some industrial espionage.
Mm.
I mean, not do that.
I don't know, listening.
Right, back to you guys.
Um, 19.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're looking for specifically physical tracking devices.
Yep.
And only that, right.
No.
No, too late.
I was going to say...
You don't find any.
What do I find in there? That's
Now give me
odd.
another roll.
It's all good.
I hope they haven't put an explosive in.
That is 23.
It has an expansion module with an additional storage device in it. For increased storage. Or, more likely, duplicate storage.
It's got expanded storage in it.
And why would they have given me that? I doubt they were trying to be helpful and give us some
Hold on.
extra information.
The additional storage module and the pairing unit is what did you get?
23.
Oh, that's even better. It is an MCGX 233.
Would I know?
They're not available in the private sector.
They are not available in private sector, that thing.
What is it often used for?
Well, it's so you'll delete stuff off your unit, right?
Mm.
Well, that will keep it
Ah,
permanently.
those scoundrels. Well, we'll have to do something about that.
See, now Edward Hargraves has a backup of his data, making sure his data is securely backed up, but it's on the same unit. You at home can get a much better job by going to not our sponsor, Backblaze. Backblaze securely backs up your data onto the cloud, meaning that if you have a hard drive crash, you can get your data back off the cloud, or if you prefer physical backups, have a hard drive mailed to you, which you will have to, of course, pay the mailing cost off, but which you can get refunded if you return the drive. Backblaze. Use code BLAZE.
How does armor work?
Right, so when I roll damage, if it is less than your armor, you don't take damage.
Aye.
If it is more than your armor, you take whatever the excess is, and then your armor is permanently reduced by 1 point until she fixes it.
Okay.
It's probably going to be her.
Yeah.
Especially with the cost of getting
Not
someone else
just
to do
head
it.
armor,
I
or
will
actual
point out
helmet.
head armor only works if you are wearing head armor. Like, your armor should be pretty good because you're a nomad.
Is it not like? Can I not have the no helmet visibility?
Some people can get there was one thing is everyone else got to add cybernetics, so I can say you have a titanium reinforced skull, which counts as your head armor.
Write that down
If you want.
if you want that.
Sure, why not?
I already gave him fucking super cool arm that Brendan wanted, but I wouldn't let him have because he's not a combat class.
That's fair. I like my arm anyway. It's shiny and gold and recognised.
And it has a woman's name written on it because
Yeah.
you are simp! Simp! Simp. You're a simp.
She's my digital girlfriend, thank you.
Yeah, that
That's
means
you.
you're a sin.
You're the lowest of the low. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Oh. Rip.
I don't have it on the button because I've rebounded.
Dude, I hope your fucking waifu's husband enjoys that Switch you bought them.
What?
That's because simps buy shit for chicks that have boyfriends. Like,
Yeah, but to be fair, they conceal that. Amaranth.
So could they access this backup, or would they have to retrieve the phone first?
Well, that's your field of expertise.
Yeah, right, it is.
God dang it!
Hang on a minute. He doesn't know what his job is.
no, I was just doing jobs. I was just doing jobs.
I'm
It wasn't
doing
me.
my-
What jobs? It wasn't your jobs.
No, I was on scanner. Green saw me on scanner.
Why are you being so defensive for accusing him? I think Ray and Brendan are imposters.
Oh,
No, I can vouch.
We'll
Oh,
vote Brendan first.
so what kind of role, for me to know, like, what kind of access they might have?
Well, you're going to have to do a dive in it, which means that's an interface check. Which means...
Technically, going into it, it doesn't take a check. Unless you guess you say it.
Yeah, but you want to find what it is that's
Alright,
doing
alright.
it. You want to find the code.
21.
Fuck you.
is it a D20?
No, it's...
No.
It's cheat!
I completely
You
forgot.
fail! No, you fail! No, come on.
D20 away!
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I was just really confused how the rules for this game works.
He's confused more.
Yes.
Yeah, that
miss
guy.
him.
I miss that guy.
Where did we leave him?
He left us.
He went back to his people.
We'll meet him another time soon.
I hope you meet him with the wizard in the party, because otherwise...
I know!
You're fucked. You're so fucked.
Yeah, but we got some cred with him at least. But then again, do we know it's him or one of his mates?
No. All debts are paid.
Yeah.
You know the Linnea rule.
I know.
He did way more for us than we did for him. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, no, you got good value out of that. And a jaded horse that will make any noise but a horse noise now.
Ken's favourite horse.
Harumph.
Moo. Bork. Oh, calm down.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, you can't find it. Yeah, if only you had someone else who could make that check in for you later. Oh, after an hour you can try again. If you're really super certain it's there. Which,
Well-
since you didn't crit fail, you probably... So you arrive at an area where it's certainly very run down. There's a set of bricks laid out like a car. You might put up a car on, but there's no car on it. And there's like a bunch of huge black tubes with various chrome. Like a lot of them have like big, huge, bulky construction style arms and like electro mohawks that go bzzzt. And they're sort of hanging around out the front, passing around a single bottle of a single 40 of beer or beer-like substitute. And they sort of stop laughing and joking around as you arrive because you white.
I'm just double checking my. Alright. I'm looking for a car.
And we are.
Specifically, I'll show them a thing of it.
Oh, you're looking for a fancy, nice car.
No, I'm looking for my car.
Well, why don't you check the last place you left it?
I have reason to believe someone took it from the last place I left it to here.
Well, it sounds like it ain't your car no more. Possession 9/10 of the law.
I don't think you understand the law.
Oh, so I's ignorant now. Get what you saying, cracker?
Yes.
Right, they attack you.
Okay.
Initiative.
Is that just a D10?
Yes.
What do you add?
Reflex.
Reflex?
He said, hoping like fuck it was.
12?
Alright. And I don't have a pen. Oh well, I guess I'll just remember. Okay. First big black guy attacks you with his big metal fist. Melee skills, Dex. And his brawling, he gets an 11.
Beats me
And
by
it's
one.
against your DV. It's against your DV, which I believe is body. Because I'm fairly sure I've hit you, unless your reflex is really. Do you have a reflex of 8 or better?
It's 10.
Oh, okay. Then you get to roll a reflex check to avoid, which is Dex plus evasion skill.
Okay, so I roll the evasion. Okay, so 14. This dice is cursed.
Oh,
15.
you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1, yeah.
You roll.
Here we go.
That's a critical failure.
Ah,
you
okay.
now have to roll again and subtract the number you get from your total.
What?
Cyberpunk is brutal. You roll again. So you've rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So far you've got 1.
Okay.
Now add your Dex score.
Right. So I'm at 15.
Plus your skill.
Yeah, yeah, so I'm at
So it's
15.
15. Now roll the D10 again and subtract what you get from that total.
Right. 9.
Right, so you're going to be hit.
Okay.
And since he has
It works the other way as well.
For crit success. If you
Roll 10, you roll again. And add it.
However, if you roll a 10, you get to add up. So,
Ah, okay.
like the Cyberpunk system is a little brutal, and we're not playing by the full hardcore rules. But and he rolls a 1 on damage. You have taken brawling bypasses armor, by the way.
Oh.
However, I have learned in the core rules it doesn't.
So that will change.
So 1, I'm not fussed. You don't have to take damage. But
Okay.
he does hit you and will knock you back out of the way. And the rest of them are going to go skinny white bitch.
How do you determine damage when you brawl?
It's a D6.
It's just a D6.
Unless you're hitting someone with a cyber arm, then it's not brawling, it's an attack with a melee weapon.
Alright. Jesus.
Cool.
Alright. If he's punching me, I'll punch him.
Alright.
So... Sorry, I just have to wrap my head around this. So I use there's a number, a bonus I have, then I add my stat to it, and then I add the D10
I've
roll
given
to
you
it.
one of these.
Oh.
And right at the top there, it says oppose skill checks, melee attacks, ranged attacks, and skill checks. It tells you how to do it.
Okay.
I believe it is the bottom right hand one.
I rolled a 1. Cool.
Again?
Yeah, this dice is cursed. I don't know what to tell you.
Tell me that you suck and...
So I roll again.
Yep.
Yep.
I rolled an 8.
You're at -7, because you still get the 1.
Yeah, so I'm at -7, then plus my numbers. So
Your brawling and your
yeah, so that's 6.
Dex, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. That is not good enough.
Sure. What a shot.
Okay. A large angry black man is going to clap your cheeks again.
I'm a